Hi guys, Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and guess what? It's tournament number 8! Yay! Wow, unbelievable. We have done this 8 times, 8 glorious times, and we're here again. It is January. It's June 28th, and we have a whole schwack-load of ships to smash against each other, and I'm very, very excited. I just spent the entire day, of course, going through emails. I should be doing it bit by bit every day, but I figured actually this time we were going to have less entries than any other time that we've done these tournaments. However, that's not true. We actually had more this time around. I think it's because of Steam Summer Sale. We've had a lot of new people coming in to test their hands. And something that's different and unique this time, we don't have a Camo 5. Camo 5 will not be in this competition. He actually didn't put in an entry this time, so this could be really, really interesting. We are starting with the Gunships, and just let me organize this. Just give me 1 second. Yes, so we're starting with the Gunships, and we have a total of 63 entries for Gunships, but a total of 104 unique entries into the competition's total, so probably 400 ships in total. It's crazy. And a crazy amount of ships coming in. But 63 for this first round. And here they are, folks. They look amazing. And just like every other tournament, we are going to be offering not only prizes for the top 4, but prizes for the ships that have caught everybody's attention. And I don't like to be the one to make the votes on that. I'd rather you guys vote on who you think deserve the prizes for the aesthetics, or what I call the sui generis prizes. So please, if you think a ship looks really, really awesome, I want to reward those people with prizes, but I don't want to be the ones that make that decision. I don't want to be the person that makes that decision. I want you guys to make that decision. So if you see a ship during the tournament that you think looks really, really awesome, please just leave it in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below that, hey, I think the Takeover Mothra is pretty awesome looking, which it really is. So yeah, of course, you can win prizes for that, and of course you can win prizes for being part of the top 4 in this tournament, and I am ready. We just got to get this going, because this could take a while, at least an hour, I think. Wow, okay, here we go. So, I think this is the most gunships we've ever seen in this competition at once, so that's pretty exciting, and we're starting off with a runner. This is support by who knows, right? And he's fighting. Katie says hi. Well, hi, Katie. I'm really glad that you've joined us for the tournaments. This is BioThief. BioThief. I always, when I think BioThief, I think of his original designs, which were very aquatic-like. They were like crustaceans and very cool looking. And now it looks like he's kind of branching out into something completely different. Wow! Did you see that? Those are shotguns. Oh, that's awesome. He's using shotguns on his ship. You don't see shotguns very often in the tournament, so that's really interesting. So even though support seems like he's a runner, it doesn't look like he's fast enough, or he's not. I'm not quite sure what the goal is. He's running and he's launching missiles, which is different. And I don't want to mess with the speed too much, but yeah, no, I'm not going to mess with the speed on this one, because he is actually catching up. So to be a good runner, I think half the battle is trying to outrun your opponent, and it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. You imagine this guy coming up from behind. Aha! I have you now. And it looks like he's got some lasers too as well. On support, has a couple lasers there, I think. Yeah, but I think BioThief he's a pretty beefy ship, and those shotguns, man, they are short range, but boy, do they do a lot of damage. All right, well done. Katie says hi, you are on to the next round. And our first troll ship, and what's funny, I expected after the last few tournaments that we would see a lot of troll ships in this tournament today, but I think there's only maybe three entries that are troll ships, so I don't know. And of course we have Dustbin. I'm not sure, yeah, Dustbin, I think he's a new entry into the tournaments, and he is fighting Sudlu's ship, Terra, which is really interesting, because Sudlu's dodging like a pro. Look at him. He's doing a little. As soon as I start to talk, he actually gets hit a couple times. But he's actually, it's almost a fair fight. Look at him. He's like dancing around, he's doing a little spin. It's almost like he's fighting with interpretive dance. I will dodge them all with interpretive dance. Ta-da! Well done, Sudlu. You are actually not doing as much damage as Dustbin, unfortunately, so it looks like Dustbin's ship actually looks resemblant of things that we've seen from Audie Cook Me before. So that's really interesting. But yeah, Dustbin, the reason, if you're just tuning in with us and the tournaments, by troll ship, I define a troll ship, now other people may define it differently, but I define a troll ship by a ship that has no engines, or very few engines, that's just mainly armor. And the reason that works is because armor doesn't actually cost any points to build. So it makes for a really interesting way to beat an enemy, because in this game, all you have to do is apply more points than the enemy. And sometimes the AI doesn't quite know how to deal with a ship that doesn't move. So it wins fights. And, you know, maybe over time the developer, Arthur Danskin, will make a solution to fix that issue. But here's the thing. Now, Sudlu's ship is almost fast enough and smart enough to dodge all those shots, but he's just not quite there. He's still applying a decent amount of damage. All it would take is for him to dodge just enough, and he would actually defeat Dustbin's ship, the Dead Box, very, very easily. It's just a matter of trying to build a ship that is... You know, it's funny because you're building ships around the AI. In this game, it's always been that way. When it comes to the tournaments, you're not really building ships that are better necessarily. You're building ships that work with the AI as best that it can. So when you're building a ship, you're trying to think, well, what will the AI do when I build a ship? And I think Sudlu has built a fantastic ship. He's dodging, I'd say probably 70% of all shots, maybe even higher than that. But, oh wow, yeah, he just isn't dodging quite enough. And it's not like Dustbin did an enormous amount of damage. Now, Dustbin will get creamed by a ship that can use the AI in such a way that it's not going to advance close enough to for Dustbin to actually apply that damage. You know what I mean, right? So anyway, Heavy Patrol Ship by Audie Cook Me. Oh, Audie Cook Me, you spelled heavy wrong, but that's okay. And Failure Videos in Rocket Pod version 1.3. So this is pretty cool. Look at that. Look at wow. Look at that. Yeah, he's got, if you look closely at Audie Cook Me's ship, it is not symmetrical, even though at a distance it looks symmetrical, but it's not. He's actually got a railgun and a plasma. A railgun and a plasma. It's a Faction 1 ship, and he has both a railgun and a plasma. So the railguns have nice long range, and the plasma is actually a kind of a medium range gun. Now the railgun's excellent for fights like this, where, you know, he actually... They're both fast ships and are able to dodge. Actually, well, the railgun would be better in a fight where they're trying to get away, right? Because the railgun has a nice long range. But the plasmas do a lot of damage. But look at this. Because of all of those engines on Audie Cook Me's ship, he's able to kind of still dodge and parry and twist around and have enough maneuverability to stay out of range or dodge his shots entirely. So, I don't know, it's a brilliant fight. This is an actual dogfight. We don't get to see actual dogfights very often. Usually, we've got one ship on one side that's kind of gimmicky and another ship on the other side that's not quite as gimmicky, and either the gimmicky ship wins or the other ship wins. But it's not very often that we actually see this kind of dance that we're seeing right here. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I would love to see more of this kind of thing where you actually get dogfights. Now, with Gunships, we don't get to see a lot of damage done, generally speaking, because, of course, there's only 500p to work with. That means you're limited in the amount of firepower that you can have on a ship. That way, we're not going to see as much damage done, period. But, it looks like, well, you can actually, well, hey, like, a good example of a ship, of a 500p ship that can do a lot of damage is like that ship, just a little bit back with the shotguns. I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was. I've been looking at names all day long, so don't ask me to remember anything that happened 5 seconds ago. That's just not going to happen. But yeah, you know, shotguns are a brilliant way. Really, with your gunships, you can go one of two ways. You can go two really good guns, like Audie Cook Me's done here, and of course, both of those guns. Oh, maybe that's a Schmutz launcher. No, it's not a Schmutz launcher. Yeah, no. It is definitely a railgun and a plasma. So he's gone with two really good high-end guns, and that doesn't leave room for anything else. No small heavy hitters or anything like that, like a shotgun to go on a ship. But it's brilliant. It's working for him. I don't know where I was going with that, but I don't know. It sounded really good. And I have left the stream open today to anybody who wants to join, and it seems like we've got the right kinds of people in the stream. So stay tuned over the next week. We're going to be doing streams all week long with all these tournaments. I think we have 5 or 6 tournaments to go through. So if you're interested in watching live, you can. Now you have to keep in mind that I do turn off the mic for the tournament, like what's happening right now. I turn off the mic through Steam, and I only record on my computer. So you won't be able to hear me talk live, but you get to see it happen live, which is kind of neat. You do get to hear me chat and natter a lot at the beginning before we get started. Oh, wow, look at that. Isn't that neat? It almost looks, that's a very vectory looking ship, Jocrates. That is cool. Jaws, just a boring escaper. So I guess he's trying to make a runner. Well, yeah, it's a runner, and it looks like he's using asteroid engines. Is that ever neat? Yeah, you don't see asteroid engines very often in the game. Sometimes we see them. But the way he's got them organized, it looks different than we normally see. So it's a very unique looking ship. And we've got Come At Me Mate by Gamer NATO. And Gamer NATO's been around in the community for a very long time, and especially on the channel for a very long time. And I'm still not sure what kind of ship he's got. He's probably got some kind of heavy-hitting gun in the center of his ship, but he's struggling to catch up. It looks like he just doesn't have the engine capacity to catch up to Jocrates. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. Jocrates? I'm sure you'll let me know. Everybody always lets me know if I say their name wrong. Okay, I'm going to speed this up just a touch. No, I shouldn't do that. I'm not going to mess with physics. It's going to be a long tournament. I know that. If we start to get some serious runners, I'll speed it up. But people were yelling at me a little bit for speeding up the tournaments during the last tournaments because it does mess with physics slightly, or sometimes a lot. So yeah, but I think that's it. Yeah, Jocrates just applied more damage, and I believe that Gamer NATO probably has some awesome weapons on that ship, but see, that's the thing. When you're building a ship, how much do you put towards engines and how much do you put towards weapons or firepower? In the gunship competition, just based on what I've seen in the gunship competition, aside from gimmicky ships like troll ships, I think you're generally better off to use more of your points towards engines than guns. Because in the gunship competition, we don't actually see kills all that often. It's actually a bit of a rarity. Really, I mean, as you watch this tournament, I want you to think about this. How many ships are actually getting destroyed and how many ships are actually just winning by applying just a little bit more damage? And you'll find that in the gunship competition, very few ships actually get destroyed, and most of the time the winner has just won by simply just applying more damage, and that's what's happening here. So, but if Gamer NATO had maybe applied a little bit more of his points into engines, he may have been able to catch up. And now, even though he would have had to sacrifice some firepower, he would have been able to get closer, possibly to actually apply more damage. But who knows, right? I mean, there is a bit of a gamble there because we are dealing with AI, which is brilliant. And you have to say that the Reassembly AI is brilliant, considering how many situations it gets faced with and how well it does, generally speaking. But there is still that random element, and Arthur Danskin himself has said, there's a million random things happening here per second. Like there's a ton of random stuff that happens in these tournaments. All right, so yeah, so again, he wins by points, not by defeating the enemy, but by points. Wow, there's a lot of competitors. This has got to be the most competitors I've seen on one screen for a competition. Oh, look! Two troll ships face one another. One has engines, one does not, but the space brick actually killed. He actually killed him. What did he shoot there? Oh, B-drones. Yes, B-drones, get in there. And it looks like they actually dug through that armor. Sometimes those lasers do funny things, and it looks like Flytrap. Now, Flytrap, we've seen this before. We've seen Flytrap, or a version of Flytrap before, and it looks like he tries to catch you in his wings. They're kind of grab you, and then it looks like he's got mines. This time he's launching mines. Interesting, because the B-drones didn't actually destroy those blocks of armor. The B-drones can sometimes, with those lasers, dig in underneath the armor, which is fascinating. I don't know if that's legal or not. Like, I mean, I know it's legal because it's part of the game, of course, right? But I think lasers sometimes have the ability to just surpass armor. So, and that's, again, why, and I've said it before in every single one of these gunship competitions, lasers can be king in this. But so can lots and lots and lots of engines and a couple big guns. Like Heavy Enzy here is taking a page from, I think it was Audi Cook Me, and he looks like he's got two either rails. No, those are plasmas. I think they're plasmas anyway. They might, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're plasmas. And he's just got lots of engines, and he's got absolutely no armor because, like I said, it's not very often that you actually die in the gunship competition. So sometimes having a lot of armor really doesn't benefit you, especially if you've got the maneuverability. You're almost better off to have the maneuverability in some of these. And of course, excluding the fact that troll ships often do win these competitions just because the AI doesn't quite know how to deal with it. And someday, mark my words, Arthur Danskin, the developer of Reassembly, he's going to make a couple tweaks and all of a sudden troll ships aren't going to be as good. But what's interesting is that, like I said, there's only 3 troll ships in this competition today. And the Gunships, so who knows, right? I mean, maybe they're not as good. I think they can be beaten. I think it's just a matter of building a ship that's designed to beat a troll ship. The problem is a ship that's designed to beat a troll ship isn't necessarily very good at fighting these ships that are really, really fast and highly maneuverable, right? So it's trying to find that balance, and it's all about the meta. If people are putting out a lot of troll ships, you're going to build ships that destroy troll ships. But otherwise, and I still think there's a lot of people entering this competition, especially now after the Steam Summer Sale, that are just entering ships that because they just started playing the game. They're entering cool ships that they've just built, and that is the magic of Reassembly. At the beginning, when you first start playing, and the first few ships you built are so magical. At least I found them very, very magical. So I'm really excited to have all of these newcomers too as well, and it's pretty cool probably to see your ships in action when we get to see them. And there were, of course, some ships I could not get into the competition because I was having troubles, and those people, you probably know who you are by the end of this, and I apologize if I've missed you or for whatever reason I could not enter your ship. One thing I will say, and looks like Heavy Gun is going to win it, and he's only applied just a handful of points. He's just occasionally nicking. He's gonna win it by 66 points. That's crazy. And I also want to say, Speedy, Blue Electric Tiger here on the right side, that is Purple Electric Tiger's friend. So welcome to the competitions. And of course, Enzij, I don't know how you want me to pronounce that. He is also new to the competition as well. So I figured I should introduce you guys before I start rambling on about something completely different. I just wanted to say there were at least one competitor in the Gunship competition who didn't get their ship entered because they renamed their files and I couldn't see which ships were which, and the ones you told me that were for the Gunship competition weren't the right size, and I just gave up on you. So if you can avoid it at all, do not rename your ships. It's pointless. There's no reason to rename the ships. It gives me all the information. Oh, nice shot. The apoplectic anomaly version 7, I believe, and versus Like a Boss, hashtag Like a Boss. The lasers are awesome, and those are the sorry, it's been a while. Those are the oh Jesus, sorry, my brain's not working now. So there's the beam and the the other one. Anyway, good job, well done. Sorry, it's been a while. Wow, did you see that? Exciter. Holy crap. Nice job. Exciter is one of the veterans. He has won multiple tournaments. Well done. He's person to watch out for. That was Popsis 360. I'm sorry you lost so quick. Both of you were using the lasers. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart right now and I can't remember the name of the laser system. I've done 8 of these tournaments and I've been playing the game forever and I forget the names of things sometimes just because there's so information overload, especially on a day where I'm entering in so many ships. So I apologize. Don't pick on me for that. It happens. Okay, so now we have M1T1 Agile Fighter versus Fish Mark II. Quay. Quay is a new competitor, and I believe M1T1 is a new competitor too as well. I don't know because your names aren't included here, but looks like it's just going to be a big firefight. And again, one of these situations. Now, like I said, it's of course because I said it at the beginning that quite often in the gunship competition, ships don't actually get blown up. That's going to happen a lot in this particular tournament. But it is. I still think it's more of a rarity. You're more likely to see ships kind of avoid each other and just pick and do a bunch of damage and then win by running out the clock. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think these guys they're angry. Like, there are a lot of missiles and a lot of antimatters, I believe. I'm not sure. Antimatters. I think it's antimatters. See, I've been playing other games too. I think that's from Star Drive. I don't know. I've been playing too many other games lately. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. All right, M1T1, well done, sir. You move on to the next round. Subpar commentary today. I apologize. Rendering Scourge versus Null. So Null means he probably built that ship in the sandbox. Oh no! Wow, crushed by Rendering Scourge. That is a very cool looking ship, Rendering Scourge. That looks really neat. Faction 7? I don't know. Very cool. Very cool looking ship. And sorry, Null, it looks like you're out on that one. And we have the Moth versus F1D Illuminator. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, they're pulse lasers. Those are pulse lasers. I apologize. Yeah, those are pulse lasers. They're really, really awesome, actually. I'm finding that the pulse lasers are quite effective. Look at that. Just dug right into them. They can fire quickly or they can fire slowly. When they fire slowly, of course, they apply a lot of damage. See them charging up there? And, of course, when you're in close combat, they actually fire really fast. They don't do a lot of damage when they're firing really fast, but they can penetrate armor and do all sorts of weird stuff, too, as well. Excellent weapon for the gunship competition. And, of course, you have the Moth, and he looks like he's got rail guns. Hard to tell. Very long range guns on there, though. Doesn't look like Moth has any guns left. Well done, F1D. Beautiful fight, by the way. And we're on to Insertor Pinaguja. Pinaguja. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, pulse lasers. Pulse lasers. It's a Faction 4. Yeah, there's not a lot of Faction 4 ships in the gunship competition, and the reason being is it's really hard to make an effective Faction 4 gunship for 500p that can actually keep its range and apply a lot of damage. So we don't see that very often. See, here we go again. Pulse lasers. Pulse lasers are the meta in the gunship competition right now. Yes, they are. And who are you fighting here? So this is DanPix. I think DanPix is actually online. He's watching the stream right now. And we have... sorry, I missed you. I apologize. The World of Hurt. Oh, Minecrafty Boy 83. I'd like to say a special thank you to Minecrafty Boy 83 for joining the competition simply because he is one of my early subscribers. I think I was under 100 subscribers when he joined with Deluks Gaming. So thank you very much for joining us in the competition this time around, and we'll see him all throughout. I think he's entered Gunships and, well, of course Gunships, but battle cruisers and Dreadnoughts as well. So we'll see him again. Thank you. And we've got Asteroid Knife. Ooh, look at that. Pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty. That is a very cool looking ship. Does he have any weapons though? He's got one little gun on him. That's it. And he's just, yeah, that's it. Just a one little gun. And you're fighting Spork. A spork is a spork is a spork. A spork is a cross between a knife and a fork. No, a spoon and a fork. Sorry, my bad. So good name. I like your name. F1 Gun Cabinet. And I think you're new to the competition as well. Asteroid Knife, I'm not sure who that is. But Asteroid Knife just has the one... And he applied his first damage. Could he actually win this? So it looks like Asteroid Knife is hoping that he's able to dodge every single shot from the enemy and apply just one shot at a time. He's just sniping one shot at a time. The problem is he's not quite fast enough to dodge Spork's multiple guns, and it looks like he's got some antimatters or something on there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's got on there. Or some plasmas, sorry. I keep saying antimatters. He's got some plasmas on there too as well. Yes. Some stationary plasmas, which actually do a fair amount of damage at close range. So, and he's actually been close enough to do 919 points of damage. That's quite a bit. I'm not sure what faction Asteroid Knife is. Faction 7 or Faction 1, I believe. And yeah, there we go. Sporks. Spork is a spork is a spork. I want to sing a song, including Spork. And now, can Asteroid Knife actually accomplish what he hopes to accomplish, which is just apply 1 point of damage every time he does a little flyby and then dodge every other shot? Nope. He did his one shot, but that's it. I like the idea. I like the concept, and I'd like to see somebody pull that off, where you build a ship that is so maneuverable that you don't need guns. Or you only need one gun, right? Or very few guns, where you're so maneuverable that you can dodge absolutely anything the enemy can throw at you, and just apply that 1 or 2 shots and win the fight. But I guess that's sort of the same concept as a runner, but a little different in that you're always in the mix, right? You're just dodging shots. But again, it just depends on who you're fighting. You know, Spork Gun Cabinet, he's got kind of a spread when he fires, right? Because he's got all of those stationary guns all in. Oh yeah, yes, there you go. There you go. He's up to 592. It's pretty much over. We could speed this up, but I don't know. I don't want anybody to yell at me. It's going quite well, actually. I'm really impressed with the number of ships that have come in for this tournament today. It's pretty awesome. And we had quite a few Faction 3 coming in, and not as many Titans as I expected. I expected to see a lot of Titans, but another thing I'm noticing about the Titans is that they're coming to me and they're not working. I can't load them up in the game. I don't know why. It's really unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe we can find a resolution, or I can find a resolution before we do the Titan tournament. I think we'll probably be doing them next week-ish, around there. So now we're on to Quadcopter by Shades. I'm really glad Shades is into the competition this time. Last time his ships were all kind of all over the place, and this time it looks like we've got his ships in, and they're looking good. Although it does look a little multi-faction-y, doesn't it? Looks a little multi-faction-y, and that does concern me a little bit. And oh, Spinner! I forgot to talk about Spinner. Now Spinner, his ship. Apparently he built a ship, so it's not a spinner, but if certain engines get knocked out right away, he becomes a spinner. Yeah, like that. Look at that. So it is a completely legal design as long as your ship does not start out as a spinner. If it becomes a spinner, fine, no problem. That's totally legal. Look at that. Brilliant. I love the ingenuity. That is amazing. And if he wins it because he became a spinner, I'm sorry. We have to give him credit for that. That is just brilliant ship design. And how much time did it take? And I'm a little concerned with Quadcopter being a multi-faction ship. And of course, if it is, and I'm not saying you are, Shades, I'm not saying that's a multi-faction ship. It could actually be a Faction 3. Might actually be. Yeah, so you'll notice Spinner is not a spinny ship until he gets damaged. Now watch. So he's not spinning, he's not spinning, he's not spinning. And as soon as he gets damaged, he becomes a spinner. Look at that. He gets damaged, and any ship can become a spinner if it gets damaged, right? So it's a completely legal design. Completely legal. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is called brilliant designing, guys. Now, Quadcopter, you might actually be a Faction 3 ship, and if so, I apologize. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. It's just multi-faction. It's impossible to tell. Well, it's not impossible, but it's really difficult to tell the difference between multi-faction and Faction 3 sometimes, just because they can kind of have that similar look. And I would think if it was Faction 3, it'd be dying faster, but then he's using really simple missiles. So I don't know. I'm really impressed with Spinner. That is that's remarkable. That is that's really cool. That's really cool. But it looks like Quadcopter's going down, so he could actually be Faction 3. I don't know. And if it is Faction 3, even more, I don't know. I think that's absolutely amazing to put in Faction 3 ships into any portion of the competition, especially. Oh wow! Oh no! Oh wow! I'm sorry. That spinner ship is awesome. That is great. It's a spinner ship, but it's not a spinner ship. It doesn't start out spinning, and that is the rule for the competition. And I actually challenged you guys last time. I said, build me a non-spinner ship that becomes a spinner ship. And see, perfect example. That ship became a spinner ship, right? Any ship can become a spinner ship. Absolutely brilliant. Crushing Tide Mark II Naruf and Zap by Wraith, both returning competitors. And it looks like Zap is trying to use maneuverability and drones or missiles. I think they're missiles, actually. And Crushing Tide is using maneuverability and big guns. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of that. The Faction 1, lots of maneuverability and a couple of really big guns. And it looks like it's not the max size guns. Wow, collision, mid-air collision. Brutal. Oh, brutal. Absolutely brilliant. See, I love these dogfights. We're seeing a lot of dogfights. It looks like Zap is maybe trying to outrun, but I think Crushing Tide is just too fast. He's too fast. He's keeping up with him. It's hard to be a runner when the guy you're fighting is just as fast. Or faster. Wow, right on. And he keeps knocking out his engines, so again, making it very hard to run. But he is applying damage. Zap is actually applying way more damage. Well, not way more, but it's fair. Whoa, nice hit. Absolutely beautiful fight. Really enjoyed that. That was good. Well done. All right, and we have second pick, and I think that's the Awesome Will. I'm not sure. And he's, of course, in a Faction 4. Don't see that very often. And we've got Null Effect Mutated Cheese. Oh God, why? By Zephyr. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. Look at this. Wow, that is a crazy looking ship. It looks like you've got veins going through your ship. That is awesome. It's like a cross between a troll shot. Oh, it looks like it knocked out your non-symmetrical weapon Oh no! Oh no, he knocked out your major primary weapon! Anything can happen here. That is amazing! That is a cool looking ship, man. If that was like red and dark red, or like a brown and dark red, that would look like a vein going right through the center. That looks so awesome. With the jaws and everything. I'm sorry, that would get my vote. So far, this ship here mutated by Zephyra would get my vote for a very pretty, cool looking ship. You guys vote for whoever you want, though. I'm not the one who decides these things. But it doesn't. It looks like second pit. Like I think it's the Awesome Will. I'm not sure whose ship that is, but it looks like he's digging through. He took out that main gun immediately, and like. I don't think he planned that. I don't know if the AI planned these things. I don't know if the AI really plans much. The AI is pretty good, but I don't think it usually aims at primary guns and knocks out the primary gun. I think it was just luck, and I think luck's gonna win it. He's already at 19,000 points, so it's gonna be 1-1. Can he do it again? Can he actually knock out that weapon right away? It's great. Faction 4. He's got a Faction 4 sniper ship with close range weapons as well, and of course, it's. Can't really be considered a sniper ship unless it keeps that range, and he's certainly not keeping that range. He's actually got his engines facing backwards, so he's gonna intercept. That's just how that ship's gonna work. Here it goes. Yep. He's gotta take out that main weapon, because when he gets it close, he's gonna get eaten alive. Here it comes. Main weapon. Oh, the big eye. I love that ship. I love the mutated cheese god Y. I love it. That is a great ship. I love that ship. I would vote for that ship for the Sui Generis Award, for the Aesthetics Award. Bert's on by Yaroslav. He corrected me the other day. It's Yaroslav, not Jaroslav. I'm not trying to be ignorant. Honestly, I try to pronounce the names as best I can. And it looks like the Shoveler, who's back for his, I don't know how many seasons here. Kind of missed part of last one. My fault, but he's back and he's angry. He's ready for revenge, and he's going to... he's kind of picking on Yaroslav here pretty badly. But Yaroslav has a very pretty name. He's able to add color to his name, so you've got to give him credit for that. It is kind of a pretty little ship too, actually. It's hard to see though. It's very dark. So it was hard to see actually his armor configuration, which looked really kind of cool. But see, it kind of broke off in chunks there. That's never good. Cool ship though. All right, so we've got New Horizon, Frostflight. All right, Frostflight. I think this is his 3rd or 4th season. He's been around for a while. And we've got Harmless. I think Harmless was in the last season. I'm not sure, but he is definitely flying a Faction 3 ship. Very clear and easy to identify that as a Faction 3 ship. You can tell by the octagonal guns. You can totally tell. And, oh, Frostflight is actually taking some damage. Faction 3 may be fragile, but they can actually apply some damage, and they do have laser drones. Look at those laser drones. You get enough of those laser drones out, Faction 3 or not, they will tear you apart. Frostflight, you're struggling here, man. You're gonna get beaten by a Faction 3 ship. Oh, the shame. It's like getting beat up by a girl. That's okay. I'm just picking on you. I'm just picking on you. Don't yell at me. Frostflight, it looks like he's got like empty space in a ship, which is not, you know, it looks like his ship's half built. It's a non-symmetrical design. Anytime you have a non-symmetrical design, oh, Frost, Faction 3 can't get that close. Oh man, did he win it? I think Harmless won it. I'm not sure. I kind of missed it there, but I think the Harmless actually won that last fight. He went in too close. Faction 3 at range, he can actually do a whole bunch of damage, and I don't know why Frostflight's ship is not advancing on him. It looks like he's got lots of engines. Maybe but it doesn't look like the engines are firing. It's very strange. Maybe the Faction 3 drones mess up ships just like they used to, like the old B drones did. But no, the Faction 3 needs that kind of advantage, actually. That is so cool. Look at, and now Phoenix's ship has turned into a spinny ship. See, enemy ship can become a spinny ship. Man, all it takes is a couple shots, and Faction 3 ships go down pretty hard, though. Yikes. Yeah, he took a lot of damage there. Knocked out some drone launchers, too, which is not good, because now, here comes Frostflight. He's getting in too close. He's going to tear you apart. Oh, 1 or 2 good shots, and no, there goes. He's too close. Oh, now he's become a spinny ship. New Horizon has become a spinny ship. He's not hitting though. Dude, he's not aiming. Oh yeah, there he goes. Oh, you put up a hell of a fight there, Phoenix. Well done, Harmless. Actually, it's pretty impressive. You did very, very well considering. Man, I would have loved to see you win that fight just because of your Faction 3. Lightning Bug versus the Cube. Cubic Uber Test Endgame by Wooter G. Wooter G's been around for a while. Lightning Bug, I don't know who you are. If you think I'm going to remember your name when I'm putting the ships in, no. The only way I'm going to know who you are during the competition itself, I'll know before and after because I have you in my spreadsheet, but I'm not keeping my spreadsheet in front of me. If you want me to... if you want people to know who you are during the competition, you actually have to put your name in the include your name in the name of your ship. That way we know, like Wooter G did there, Wooter G 007, and it looks like Wooter G is like he's in a troll ship. Oh no! Don't get too close. Those are Schmutz launchers. Schmutz are dangerous. No. Oh, 1 or 2 good shots with the Schmutz, and you're in big trouble. So Schmutz are area effect guns. And when they hit their target, they explode and cause damage to all the parts within a radius. And it's actually a pretty dangerous thing. Except, see, Lightning Bug is designed to kill. His ship is designed to kill troll ships, so he can just maintain that range. That's why troll ships aren't always great. You're faced with a runner or a certain type of runner or a ship that's just designed to stay at range, and it's all over. But don't get any closer because there was a lot of Schmutz launchers on that thing. Schmutz launchers can do a lot of damage very, very quickly and end the game for you in no time. Awesome. Good fight. Good fight. Well done, Lightning Bug. Here we go. Don't get too close because, yeah, that's not good. I am going to speed it up just a touch here. Yeah, there we go, because he's just going to sit at range. Look at that. Yep. Sitting at range. And the Cubic Uber Test Endgame, this might be the end for you. I like the idea of a troll ship for sure, but they don't always win. It is still a gimmick, and all it takes is just a little bit of a ship with a bit of a design tweak designed to destroy a ship like yours, and it's all over. And all you need is one of them in the competition. Oh, wow. How come, did we see that laser before? I don't think we saw his laser before, did we? Maybe he doesn't have the power to run it or something last time, but that's weird. Maybe it got shot out, actually, because he got too close and he lost his laser last time. Oh, look at he's just kind of sweeping. Doing a lot of damage very, very quickly. Yeah, it's all over. Lightning Bug wins it. He don't have to make the kill. You just got to get the most points. All right, so now we have Unknown Sniper Mark 1 versus Strax Cutter by Radicator. Strax Cutter. Interesting. And it looks like... Faction 1, most likely. Might be a Faction 7. Most likely Faction 1. And of course, Sniper Mark 1 is a Faction 4 ship. We're going to speed it up because he's keeping his distance. Ooh, maybe we won't speed it up. As soon as I speed it up, it seems like as soon as you speed it up, weird things happen. So you got to be careful with that. Taking a drink of my coffee. Hang on. Talking for an hour and a half straight is can be hard on the throat. Yeah, that's the other thing about Faction 4 is that it doesn't take much to knock out that main gun if you have no armor protecting it. So, but interesting, he's using the same tactic that you'd see in a faction, in a battle cruiser or a Dreadnought competition, but in the Gunships. So, and he's using it to good effect. It's actually working really well. Although he's hit once, just once. So, wow, good for you to make a Faction 4 sniper ship in the Gunship competition. You just don't see that very often. And he's actually going to win. He won first round. Crazy. You might be in trouble with a ship that can move really fast, though. Because I don't think that gun can keep you far enough from your enemy. Oh, he almost got another shot off, but no, not quite. Not quite. Oh, nope. Or he actually hit him that time. Oh, no, he didn't. 162 points, wins it. Okay, next round. Sorry, excuse me. Coffee went down the wrong hole. Okay, and we've got Unknown Sniper Mark 1, again, versus Strax Cutter. And all he's got to do is get that 1 or 2 hits on him and then just keep that range. And it doesn't look like Strax Cutter has the engine power to keep up with him. Wow, that gun. Wow, the gun did some pretty serious damage to the front end of Strax. All it takes is 1 or 2 good hits, but he did the same exact amount of points. Look at that, 161. I think last time he did 162. So it's like an identical fight. It's like we're seeing the exact same thing happen. Oh, almost hit, almost hit. Once he gets distracted by all of those missiles coming in, he starts to lose track of his main gun, which is interesting. So I wonder, if you had all of those defense lasers more towards the front of the ship, would he find it necessary to turn the ship so much? It's interesting that he turns the ships to defend it. You know, or the AI turns the ship when it's defending like that with the lasers. I wouldn't think that that's entirely necessary. Like, you could still be aiming your main gun towards the enemy and not have to turn your ship like that. See, he turns his ship as he fires his defense lasers. And I'm wondering, if you had your defense lasers placed in a certain place on your ship, you wouldn't turn like that. You'd still maintain your target properly with your main gun. So I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It looks like you're going to win this fight as a Faction 4 sniper in the gunship competition. How great is that? That's actually quite funny. Well done. Well done. I don't know who you are, but well done. All right, so now we have Gunship Annihilator by Lucky and iBlob Touch. Oh, strong returning competitor, iBlob Touch. And Lucky, who I think is new to this competition. Ooh, there's a lot of schmutz going on. That's a lot of schmutz. Watch out for the schmutz. iBlob is using the burst lasers, not pulse lasers, burst lasers. See, I have to remember, it's been a while. But yeah, he's using the burst lasers, and they can actually dig underneath armor sometimes. They're kind of crazy little weapons, and he's got enough maneuverability to kind of stay out of target. He's been hit once, but that's the thing about schmutz launchers. They don't fire very quickly. Ooh, did a little bit of damage here. Not as much damage as you think, actually, for a schmutz launcher. Pretty sure those are schmutz launchers. Maybe I'm wrong. I think they're the Faction 1 version of the schmutz launcher, which isn't as powerful as the Faction 2 version, but they're still effective. You still got to hit, though. That's the thing, and they're slow. They're slow travel. They travel very slowly in space. So you get a ship like iBlob Touch's ship, the Retry, and you can dodge pretty easily. And if you've got burst lasers like he's got, yeah, it's pretty much no contest. And looks like he's maybe taking out some engines off of Lucky Dog, but for the most part, he's just applied damage to that armor and just annoyed Lucky. It's not a bad ship, Lucky. You've got a lot of engines on there, but he's just able to dodge. You know, I think maybe if you... I know it seems like a bad idea, but reducing the amount of armor that you have on a ship, or just placing larger blocks in kind of row in the front of your main guns or something to kind of protect your core. But sometimes putting on that much armor, well, it depends on who you're fighting. That's the thing. You never know. Your ship, Lucky, would probably do well against 50% of the ships that are in this competition. So there is a lot of random chance whether or not you're going to do well in this competition, because you never know who you're going to be facing, and it's the game itself decides who you're going to be facing in the tournament. So anyway, I think that's pretty much going to go to iBlob Touch, but who knows? He could make a mistake here and lose one of his engines. And yeah, and if he loses one or two of those engines, then, of course, Lucky in his Gunship Annihilator would just tear you apart. Oh, and he is actually applying... Oh, here we go. Yeah, the schmutz launchers don't seem to do as well in the Faction 1 version. Maybe there is a damage difference. I don't know. But you also got to keep in mind that iBlob Touch does have a nice big shield around his ship too, and he would have to take out that shield in order to do some serious damage. And I think the schmutz launchers do have shield penetration. I think the explosion itself does penetrate shields, and that's how he's actually applying the damage. But not enough. Not enough. You'd have to actually take out those shields to really damage his ship. It's just a really nice, well-built ship. You're facing iBlob Touch, who's a returning competitor who's been in this tournament for a long time, and he's just got a good ship. So you can't be mad at him for that. So well done, iBlob Touch. You are on to the next round, and we've got the Awesome Will back with another cube ship versus Crystalline Takeover Mothra. That is absolutely beautiful. This is Purple Electric Tiger. Oh my god. He never ceases to amaze me. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a troll ship. They're both troll ships. What? Wow. Okay, so this is the first time we've ever seen this. We have two troll ships, neither of them moving, but they are getting closer. They're actually moving in closer to each other. I think actually Iblob Touch's ship actually does have a couple engines on it. I think if you look closely, it's gorgeous. By the way, Iblob, look at how it's kind of glowing, kind of vibrating in the center. That is the most beautiful ship. It is just absolutely gorgeous. You would have my vote for the Sui Generis. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I think no matter what, you're probably going to win a prize just for having a beautiful ship. But because they're not actually moving, I could speed it up here because I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, we are actually close enough. Oh, and there it is. Purple Electric Tiger is actually close enough to apply a little bit of damage. The Awesome Will, you're going to lose. Oh, no. It's epic. This is epic, intense troll fighting, folks. Troll fighting at its best. Mothra versus Minnie, the Awesome Will. It's like two major titans, Japanese titans. I think the Awesome Will's gonna take it. He just has more firepower. It took forever to get so close. That was awesome. I can't believe the Awesome Will. You have horseshoes up your butt, man. You totally do. I thought this would be the end of you and your troll ships, and it'd be over, and you would walk away in shame. But no, the Awesome Will wins it against poor little Mothra. Look at Mothra, looks helpless and beautiful. How could you do this to Mothra? I'm just so upset. Mothra is so beautiful. Don't hurt it. I put it up to speed 2, by the way. Don't hurt Mothra. No, it's gonna happen again. Mothra, I wish you had a big old laser on the side there just to nail him. Yeah, look at, you big bully. Look at him, he's gonna tear him apart. Looks like we've got Camel 5 on the line here watching the stream now. Camel 5 opted, yeah, he actually, he's not actually playing Reassembly lately. Well done, the Awesome Will. I can't believe you stole that from him. Anyway, I would vote for you for the Sui Generis. Purple Electric Tiger. It's a gorgeous ship. Well done. All right, so now we've got Scarab from Rhinthalion and Miner, which is an asymmetrical ship. I always have a soft spot for asymmetrical ships. That's a cool looking ship. I don't really... Oh, it's a Faction 4 ship. Crazy, it's an asymmetrical Faction 4 ship. I have a feeling you don't have enough power to run that main gun though. Yeah, that's the problem with Faction 4 is once you start firing those lasers and stuff, they eat up all your power and you can no longer fire your main gun. So that's something to keep in mind when you're building your next ship. All right, so we've got HMSS Sniper version 4 versus Drykon in Gilgamesh, and that is a runner. I'm going to speed it up to speed 2 because Gilgamesh, you are all missile and all drone. Is that a... I have a feeling Gilgamesh is using the Crystal Faction. I think he's using a Crystal Faction ship. We don't see a lot of that. Yeah, so the same faction. I think it's an Alderaan. I could be wrong. And if I am, I apologize. But it looks like it. Anyway, well done. All right, so now we've got Goon Silo versus Little Octopus. Little Octopus looks like, yeah, you guessed it. It looks like a little octopus. That looks very cool. Very cool. Neat little design. I like it. I wouldn't have thought octopus though if you wouldn't have told me octopus. I guess I might have. I might have thought octopus. That's hard to tell. No, he's been kind of beat up. Goon Silo is just a whole lot of asteroid engines and a whole lot of drones, or not drones, missiles, which is not a terrible tactic because, believe it or not, asteroid engines actually have a lot of hit points. They're actually not terrible but they're quite heavy, and I don't know if they're the best. I don't know if they're the best engine to use in something like this, but it sure does make a cool looking ship. That is neat stuff. But notice he was not as fast as some ships with smaller engines. I think bang for the buck, it might be better P-wise to use asteroid engines. Oh, wow. Beautiful little ship, Little Octopus. You actually did quite well there. You've got engines on every single corner of your ship. That's often a winning tactic in a gunship competition because it just makes you really maneuverable, and it makes you what I call shaky. I call it shaky movement, where you're able to dodge things. And look at him dodge the missiles as they come in. Pretty crazy. He's shooting out most of them though, but and he's still able to apply that damage. Look at that! Oh, dig! Oh yes, right in! Oh, there it goes. Well done. Good job, Octopus. Good job. On to all that ends with amazing and Lapaps now. Oh no, Faction 3. That must be a Faction 3 Lapaps now. You got chewed up by amazing. What do you expect? It's amazing. And amazing is taking advantage of the colored writing, or the colored fonts I still don't entirely know how to do that. Don't try to explain it to me, I'll just forget anyway. No, go ahead and explain it to me, because eventually I'll clue in and I'll know how to do it. I was just saying to the guys before we started the competition that I don't have enough time to actually sit down and just really get into playing something hardcore anymore, because I just don't have the time. Almost everything I do on YouTube, so it's not that all your advice is wasted on me. It's just I wish I had more time to sit and learn some of this stuff on my own. Oh, look at that! Dug through the shield. So this is Sunny's set. He's been around for a long time, and versus Mantis. So we've got a Mantis versus a shrimp, a bug, an insect-like bug, and a shrimp. Who will win? Will it be crustacean or will it be insect? I have a feeling that the crustacean is going to take it. And he has got a Schmutz launcher. Schmutz! Schmutz! And no shields. Ooh, that's a scary thing. So, yeah, as soon as you've lost your shields, yeah, there you go. One good, well-placed shot from a Schmutz launcher, and it's all over. Well done. Nice little dogfight, actually. Because, yeah, Sunny Set lost all his shields. They both lost all their shields. So, really, it was anybody's fight. I think it's just a matter of, at that point, who has the most firepower, and will they actually aim and hit? And it looks like Sunset has a lot of fire. It looks like he's all firepower, and that's why he's actually winning it. But yeah, there goes. As soon as those shields go down, it's trouble. Oh yeah, because those schmutz, yeah, one or two good shots, and it's all over. Oh man, there are parts flying everywhere. Mantis is in pieces. I fall to pieces. Well done. Excellent. Well done, Sunset. All right, we're on to Katie Says Hi. We're back to the beginning. Yay, we're working now for the final 16. Katie Says Hi versus a troll ship. Knock, knock, knock. Uh-oh, uh-oh. He does have the shotgun, that's right. Oh, the shotgun's not enough. Yeah, it's the problem with the shotgun is it's a short-range weapon. The only way you can effectively use that weapon is to get in close. And when you get in close, yeah, it's nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble for Katie Says Hi, getting close to a troll ship. Aw, sorry to see you go. Looks like Dustbin. I think is that the only troll ship that's making it through? No, the Awesome Will's troll ship made it through too as well. All right, so now we've got Jocrates and Heavy Patrol. I don't know who's gonna win this. All right, Audie Cook Me. He's got the rail and the plasma on there. He does a lot of damage and he can dodge shots pretty nice. It's only, oh yeah. Yeah, see, he's got that nice little sweet combination of firepower, range, and maneuverability. Well done, Audie Cook Me. I really like that design. I wouldn't have thought. I wonder, just out of curiosity, I'm not going to look it up myself because I was just talking about it. I don't have time. But does the railgun and the plasma gun weigh exactly the same? So making it, in essence, a symmetrical ship for weight. In other words, a balance. It's a balanced ship, I'm assuming, because I'm assuming that those guns weigh almost the same. They take up the same space. Really interesting. And yeah, you've got just enough firepower to really tear apart even a big ship. I would consider Jocrates a fairly big ship with those asteroid engines, which have a lot of hit points, and he's got a lot of armor on there too as well. So yeah, well done. Well done. I wonder if I think that's a Crystal Faction ship too as well. I'm not sure. Oh, look at that! All he's got left is a couple asteroid engines. Yeah, you just keep pounding away. Oh, but it looks like, looks like Audie Cook Me's actually lost some engines, which is not good for Audie Cook Me. Oh no! Oh no! I don't think he's gonna lose it, but it is possible if he loses enough of those engines that Jocrates could get away and maybe get a couple good shots in. I don't think so at this point. 2 seconds. Yeah, it's all over. It's all over. Well done. Good fight. You put up a good fight, man. It's good dogfights. Seeing a lot of good dogfights this time. Not a lot of runners and not a lot of troll ships. Surprising. Surprising. And maybe, like I said, I think it's because we're getting a lot of people that are new to the game that still love the game and like to build unique and cool looking ships. And that's where it kind of expands the meta. And I really like that. You know, people are finding new tactics and new designs, and I don't know, very cool. Anyway, Audie Cook Me, it is a really cool ship, but Jocrates, you gotta admit, that is a cool looking ship. And I think that's a... it's a faction one. It's got to be a faction one because he's got the asteroid engines on there. But yeah, even at range, look at Audie Cook Me can still snipe at range too. He gets in close and he can use that heavy hitting plasma. But even when he's out at far ranges like that, he can still snipe and hit with that railgun. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant tactic. I really like it. And he just digs away piece by piece. How do you eat an elephant? Actually, it's funny. The lovely Lisa asked me the other day because she's painting another room, and she's like, well, how do you eat an elephant? And of course, the correct answer to that is one piece at a time. You know, how do you handle a big job? One piece at a time. And I responded to her instead by saying all at once, and if it doesn't fit, if you put the whole thing in your mouth and it doesn't fit and you can't eat it all at once, don't bother. That's not good advice. It's really not good advice, and she yelled at me. I'm full of... What? Audie, cook me! You've lost half your ship. How did that happen? The drones! The drones could... Wow, okay, yeah, you almost lost it there, Audie Cook Me. The drones were actually eating away at your engines. Wow, that was a close call, actually. Space Brick by Claret versus Heavy Guns. I guess this is another troll ship that's still there, and he just waits for you to get into range and eats you alive. Look at the size difference, eh? Incredible. Yeah, except when a ship goes around and behind, it kind of, changes whether or not you can win this fight. I don't know, it looks like maybe the wrong weapon choice on Space Brick. No, not the wrong weapon choice. It's perfect. Yep. Yeah, he's still going to win the fight. Look at that. See, the drones actually apply damage. Oh, but if he comes in there, oh, that's a bad, because he can't get away. I'm wondering if you curved those arms in a little bit better, the enemy may find it a little bit more difficult to get away. You may actually capture them when they come in and slam into your ship like they usually do. Yeah, those laser drones, well done. Well done! That is the B faction, by the way. And now we're on to the Apoplectic Anomaly, version 7, versus Exciter. We'll always watch out for Exciter. Exciter comes in with nasty little ships that tear apart other ships. He's an excellent designer. You have to give him credit. He does some pretty amazing stuff. And he takes this pretty seriously. You can tell. There is love there, people. Is he... Oh yeah, they both have pulse lasers. Oh, he's all charged up. Oh, he lost his... Exciter lost all his guns. Oh no! Yes. Oh no! This could go to the Apoplectic Anomaly. The drones could start... Oh no! He's lost his engines. Oh no! Exciter! You may lose this fight, man. Oh no! There's a chink in the armor. That's never good. The pulse lasers dug through and chewed out your pulse lasers. And you've lost half your engines now, but it looks like you've rebuilt your pulse lasers. He took it. He took it from you. Amazing! Exciter! Exciter! Watch out for those lasers. Watch out for retribution lasers because they dig in. They can beat your armor. Oh no! And he's chewing on you, man. He's chewing on you. You do have maneuverability, but the problem is your ship has to get into range to use those lasers, and he's got the same exact lasers on his ship. Oh man, even with all that maneuverability, it's not serving you because you're fighting the same ship that just doesn't move as fast. Oh man, insult to injury. Oh, I still like your ship. Still like your ship, Exciter, but I think it's gonna get chewed apart by the Apoplectic Apocalypse by Apopapsis Gaming. That's a lot of Apoaps. Well done. Well done. I think he's going to take it from you, though. I think he's going to take it from you. Yeah, you lose. Once you start to lose those engines, it's trouble. It's trouble. And yeah, the distance isn't going to serve you because he's got drones and stuff. Yeah, it's all over. Wow. Sorry, Exciter. You're out of the gunship competition, and it looks like the Apoplectic has taken the lead. All right, so now we've got Shiny Lighter. I think I thought he got beat up last time. Maybe not. Maybe he beat up whoever he was fighting. I could have been totally wrong there. And he's using the pulse lasers. He's got 4 of them. Yeah, I thought he got destroyed last time, but maybe it was him that destroyed whoever that was. I apologize for misrepresenting your win. And M1T1, you're really agile, but you have to get in range, and once you're in range, those pulse lasers, I think pulse lasers are they're almost too good. They're brutally good. Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, there it goes. They may not they may not do a lot of damage, but when they get in close range like that, but they start to fire very, very quickly, and they can beat armor. They can dig right through armor. It's actually pretty brutal. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, there it goes. Dug right through the armor. Yeah, they have armor penetration. That's what I'm saying. They're almost too good. Yeah, you do have those shields out. The shields go down so fast, and as soon as you lose that shield generator, it's pretty much all over. Well, maybe. I don't know. And he still has his shields up. M1T1 still has those shields up, whereas you lose them pretty quickly. And he has a couple of missile launchers too as well. They might be rocket launchers. I'm not sure. It looks like they're going in a straight line. It looks like they are not tracking. You just lost the whole front end of your ship, dude. M1T1 may actually take this from you. Wow. Wow. This could be a great comeback for you. Who knows? But he's still got... Oh no, they are defensive guns. Yeah, antimatter guns or something on the shiny fighter. Could that be enough to actually win the fight at this point? I don't know, because Agile Fighter got his shields up and that's it. Wow, well done. So it's 1-1. Good dogfighting, guys. Excellent dogfighting. All right, here we go again. M1 Agile Fighter, you have lost your shields already, and Shiny Lighter still has his shields. I don't know how he dug out all of those guns at right from the front there all at once. He must have just got a couple really good lucky shots. And you're really struggling to keep those shields up, man. Almost not worth having shields on that ship, but I don't know. Like, I mean, if you'd have faced, you guys are all pretty similar ships with the pulse lasers and stuff. It's just one of you's a little bit more maneuverable. One of them has a little bit more armor. But then fighting a ship that has pulse lasers, you know, does the armor do that much good? I mean, it does. I mean, we know it does, but I don't know. I don't know how to build a better ship, you know, to fight against ships with pulse lasers. Oh, he's turned him into a spinny chip. Excellent. I don't think it's going to do him any good because the lasers don't really help when... well, the plasmas or antimatters might, though. I don't know. Defense guns, whatever they are. I think those are... Oh, he's got missiles, too, as well. All right, so yeah, just keep digging away. Dig through that armor. Unbelievable. Yeah, I did not think M1T1 was going to win it just based on that first battle, but he did. Nice comeback. Beautiful comeback. Rendering Scourge versus F1D Illuminator. And I really liked the performance of that ship last time. It's like he's put on this shell on the outside of his ship. And I don't know if that will serve him well when he's fighting a ship with pulse lasers. But it might work well. I don't know, because will the pulse lasers try to hit the armor? I don't think so. I think they'll try to go beneath the armor, and if there's nothing, I don't know. I have no idea how that's gonna work, but it looks like he's maintaining range and just pelting him at range. Brilliant. Brilliant. That is a beautiful ship. I wish I knew who the designer was of F1D Illuminator. I'm taking a drink of coffee. I probably shouldn't because I work in the morning. Odds are we're probably not gonna be streaming the cruisers tonight just because it's already so late. Took me so long today to get all of the emails dealt with that I just didn't get around to, that I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do the cruisers tonight, the battle cruisers, so you know, we'll try to get those done tomorrow. I think he's just gonna win it by sniping. It's brilliant. I wouldn't say he's actually just a really well balanced ship. So he's shooting down the missiles as best he can and launching his own missiles, and I'm talking about F1D. Rendering Scourge, you have a beautiful ship, man. Beautiful ship, but you're just not able to get close enough, and he's able to shoot down your missiles. I wonder if that looks like a crystal ship. It looks like it's the crystal race. So the Aldravan race that you've got Rendering Scourge. Now they can take a lot of damage. That's the advantage to the crystal race. They can take a lot of damage. Yeah. So well done, F1D. Next round. Yeah, just sits at range. Awesome. Yeah, the crystal race. I really like them. I don't know if I've seen a really solid design that's made it very far in the tournaments, just because the ships are always so heavy. And it's because the armor has so much hit points. The thing that I'd like to see that was improved a little bit on the crystal race is the speed of the speed of the missiles. The speed of the missiles are so slow, and they do okay damage. It's just they're usually really easy to dodge and or shoot down. So it usually ends up in a fight where the enemy's able to stay far enough away from you and be able to shoot down your drones and or dodge them. So it's really not much of a fight. Although it's not to say that you can't win fights. It's just in the long run, as far as the meta goes, there are more ships that are too fast and able to dodge your missiles that you would produce from that faction. So it's unfortunate because they're really beautiful ships. Rendering Scourge, like it's gorgeous looking. Looks very crystalline. Should we speed it up? Oh, I want to. We're gonna speed it up. Just ×2. Hopefully that... I don't want to mess with the physics. I haven't sped it up hardly at all this whole competition. Why mess with it now? It's gonna be... This video is gonna be like 2 hours long. I have to accept that, you know? It's gonna be long videos. When we have 63 competitors, there's at least... well, double that in rounds, at least, because it's 2 rounds per competitor. Well, I don't know how that works. No, it'd actually be less. Sorry, it'd be... Yeah, 30 rounds at maximum. I don't know, more than that. No. Sorry, I'm totally wrong. It's way more than that. There's a lot of rounds. I'm not using any math. Yeah, there's a lot of rounds because there's all 60 competitors will fight against each other once, so that's 30 rounds, and then the remaining 32 and then 16. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot, so it'll probably work out to pretty close to 60 rounds at minimum. Times 2, I don't know. Forget it. I'm trying to work this out. I don't know. Inserter Peen Agula and Dan Pix. He always makes such pure looking ships. I'd say his ships look very pure, but it looks like you both have the same kind of weapons. It's just one of you has more armor than the other. Really, that's what it comes down to this time. Yeah, it looks like he has a little bit more for thrust too as well. Well done. All right, the strafe test by Iron Tech. Ooh, Iron Tech is trying to use the good old B-drone design, the running B-drone design, and we don't see that very often because the B-drones don't quite work in the same way anymore. They don't distract the enemy like they used to. They still apply a whole lot of damage. So if you can get the enemy distracted enough, it works great, but running using B-drones isn't always the best choice anymore. Oh, he's lost a lot of engines. I bet you Gun Cabinet will be able to catch up and apply that damage. Although you did rebuild your ship very quickly there. Surprisingly quickly. Doesn't look like you built your drones. There they go. There, they're coming again. Yeah, the drones do a lot of damage now, but remember how they used to distract the ships so badly that they were pretty much useless? They couldn't fight anymore? Yeah, that doesn't happen, but they still do a lot of damage. And he's got a lot of front firing damage, but I don't know if he has much for just point defense. I don't think he can fire in behind himself. In other words, Spork. But as far as taking out the drones when they're in front of him, oh, he must have some point. Yeah, he does have some rear point defense in there too as well. Some antimatters or something. Not sure. But he's... no, you know what? Strafe Test is actually applying more damage. Those B drones, man, they are still pretty good. Still pretty good. Still able to make a good runner ship with B drones. It seems, and it looks like he's just spinning around. If you look at Strafe Test, it doesn't look like he's using any one engine more than any other. He's just kind of zapping around. Very cool. Well done. Strafe Test wins it. I didn't expect that. I thought after that first little hit there that Strafe Test was going to go down very quickly, but no, he got him. Here we go again. Can he get close enough to actually apply enough damage? I think if Spork had actually had like half a second more with all of those front-firing stationary plasma guns, he would have destroyed him, but no, he just didn't have the aim there. It looks like Strafe Test just was a little bit more maneuverable, and yeah, I bet you that's it. I bet you now Strafe Test is just gonna, you know, keep him at arm's length and just launch those drones. And you know, I still think it's not a perfect running ship because he is getting too close. To the point where Spork is getting close enough to, I mean, multiple times where he gets close enough to use his main guns on Strafe Test. So, you know, and Spork is pretty fast, but he doesn't have that much for engines on him. Mind you, he doesn't have much armor. He's very fast because he doesn't have much armor. Maybe that's the key there. Yeah, those B drones, man. They just chew. 28 seconds to go. I don't think he can get close enough. No, I don't think he can get close enough. All it'll take is one really good hit from all those front-firing plasmas. So those front-firing plasmas do a lot of damage. The problem is they're front-firing. Oh, looks like he's got a couple little plasma turrets there in front too as well. Very cool. That's a cool little ship. Gun cabinet, it's a cool little ship. And I think he does actually have a fair amount of armor on there. It's just hard to see because of the color of the armor. It matches the background. Okay, cool. Good job, Strafe Test. Well done. And we're on to, oh, Spinner No Spinner. I love this design. And Crushing Tide, which is no roof. It is a, oh yeah, see, it does that 1 point of damage to the spinner. And oh, it hasn't quite started spinning yet. I love that idea. I just love the concept, but I think he has to lose a certain part in order for him to become a spinner. No, not quite. Oh, Yes, he's become a spinner. There we go. You're in trouble. I just love that design. That's amazing. So all he's going to do is he loses a couple of those parts and he becomes a spinner. That is awesome. Amazing. Hands down. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Did you see that? They got stuck on each other. That is incredible. Brilliant, brilliant design. Oh, I love it. I believe that Crushing Tide is going to go down now. Oh, as long as Spinner doesn't rebuild his whole ship, he's actually going to, I bet you, do enough damage. Oh, maybe not. Oh, now he's full-time Spinner. There he goes. Oh, no. Problem is he's lost all his weapons now. I think he's starting to slow down. It's all over. Oh, you know what? When it comes to ship design, you would get my point. Simple Crumb, you would get a point from me for the Sui Generis competition because that is such an ingenuity. I just love it. I absolutely love the idea that you've built a ship that is designed to spin after taking a couple hits. It's brilliant. Look at that. It's absolutely brilliant. He won it! He spun it and won it! He spun it and won it. Can he do it again? Unbelievable! He's using that tactic and winning the fight. Unbelievable. He becomes a spinner and he starts lobbing projectiles at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Yes, I use miles. I'm Canadian and I use miles sometimes. Look at that! Look at that! He's a full-time spinner. All he's gonna need is one. He's just one lucky shot and he can win the battle. I'm holding my breath because it could happen at any time. Look at how fast he's going. Oh, man. Oh, no. I think he's just taking too much damage. Oh. Wow. Oh. Simple Crumb, you get a pat on the back for me because I would love, I want to see more ingenuity like that in these tournaments. That was brilliant. That was so awesome. Here we go, the big one-eyed monster. This is Mutated Cheese, Oh God Why by Zephyra. And the Shoveler who's just eating you. Look at this. He went into your jaw and so imagine being eaten by a big fish and then the big fish eats you from the inside. That's what's happening here. The Shoveler is eating you from the inside. He's gonna get through. Where is your... I thought that was your command module. No, your command module's deeper. Go deeper. Can he actually... Wow. Unbelievable. I love the look of that ship, by the way. Unbelievable. Shoveler, you never cease to amaze me. You never cease to amaze me. Look at him. He took out the eye immediately, right off the bat. Took out his main gun. It's how do you teach the AI to do that? Like you don't. Like it's just iteration after iteration after iteration of building ships in this game teaches people to build ships that are just magical in the way that they destroy other ships. It's incredible. Like you couldn't it's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well done. As Zephyra, by the way, you would get my vote also for the Sui Generis because your ship looks incredible. It looks mind-blowingly awesome. I just love that look. It's like, how do you do that? Like, how do you get them different colored? Is that like different types of armor or something in there? I don't know how you did that. That's incredible. This is so cool. Has he run out of power or something? It's like only firing one gun. A Shoveler, I would check your power systems. I don't know. It looks like you're not firing all of your main guns. I don't know why. There we go. Now you're firing again. I don't know. Having power problems or something. Yeah, there it goes. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful fight. Anyway. Awesome. All right, so New Horizon. Frostflight. He is back, and he's mad, and he's fighting Lightning Bug by somebody. Frostflight. So what it looks like Frostflight half built his ship. It looks like he built... the other half is under construction. And it makes it an asymmetrical ship, but there's actually a tactical advantage to doing what Frostflight has done here. He's made his ship lighter by not filling in all the blanks on the left side, which means he's able to move faster. So not only is it aesthetically pleasing, which I find that it is, it makes his ship is faster moving. It's actually really cool, and he's applying more damage. So this looks like Lightning Bug is going to use the good old running away tactic. And Frostflight is going to use the good old fly up and shoot the crap out of the enemy. New Horizon is on... Oh, wow. Look at that. Took out all of your insides. Forget the outsides. We're not going to worry about your stinking outsides. We're going to destroy you from the inside out. But it looks like New Horizon took a little bit of damage here too. Maybe lost his main gun or two. Yeah, neither of them did. That collision was not good for either way or either ship. So yeah, sometimes colliding is fun. Sometimes it can hurt you. Sometimes it can hurt both ships. There is a little bit of a random chance when you decide to collide. I think it's all over. I think Frostflight, you are going to take the first round. And I think it could have gone either way there because he did actually apply a fair amount of damage to some of your inside bits, but not enough to win the fight. So there we go. 1 second. All done. Perfect. Oh, wow. Lightning bug. I stand corrected. I was not looking at the points. I thought New Horizon had done the most points. I was totally wrong. Lightning bug. Wow, you're coming out of left field, out of nowhere. Like, I did not expect... Are those... Those are mines! That's what's happening! The mines are hitting him! Okay, this is what happens when you're not paying attention as a commentator, and sometimes that happens to me, and I apologize. Lightning Bug is launching mines. And although the mines are not hitting often, all it takes is 1 or 2 good mine hits, and they do a lot of damage. He stopped firing. Why does he stop... See, this is a funny thing about the AI. Sometimes the AI stops firing weapons and you don't know why. But yeah, when those mines hit, they do... look at that. So he hit him, what, 3 or 4 times with mines and he did 2,300 points. That's why I thought that Frostflight was going to win the battle because I didn't notice that he's launching mines. It's hard to see everything on the screen sometimes. And you can't tell me that you all see everything because you don't. I did not see the mines. I apologize. Yeah, so yeah, you're winning it by mines. Unbelievable. 1 little mine launcher or a couple little mine launchers on that ship, and I think it's just 1 little mine launcher totally took it. Brutally awesome. That is amazing. 12 seconds to go. Unless Frostflight can actually kill him here, that's pretty much all he's got. He's got to kill him. There's no other way to do it. 5 seconds to go. No, he's too fast. There's no way. Yeah, it's all over. Wow, sorry, Frostflight. I always call you Frostflight. Sorry, Frostflight, you are out of this competition. You put up a hell of a fight there, though. I actually didn't think you were going to make it past the first one, but you did. So, well done. iBlob, you are back with your super fast little burst laser, but you are fighting somebody with lots of proton swords, not burst lasers, proton swords, which are deadly. They can fire a non-stop stream, except the, yeah, burst lasers. Burst lasers. Burst lasers are the bomb. And iBlob has a shield, so that... Oh, he's already down the shield, though. Proton swords can do a lot of damage. Yep. Nope. Wow. Beautiful ship, iBlob. Excellent. Well, really nicely constructed. Yeah. All right. Rheinthalion versus the awesome Will. Now... Will Rheinthalion Scarab fly close enough so that the troll ship does what it does best and troll you, lure you in. That's why they're called troll ships. They lure you in. Oh, very tricky. If he just stays at range like this, though, you might be in trouble, the awesome Will. I'm not always rooting for you to lose, the awesome Will. I just want you to know that. But... you are doing very well in this competition, and in the same way that I pick on Camo 5 when he is part of the competitions, I'm picking on you because you tend to do very, very well in these competitions. You win lots of prizes, so I'm always interested to see how people beat the best players of the game or the best designs in the game. So when people do it, I'm really pleased, and it looks like he's dodging you. This ship is designed to beat troll ships. Look at this. He's dodging all your shots. He's dancing around you. He's applying tons of damage. You actually have not applied any damage whatsoever yet. Well done, Rheinthalion. That's really well done. And I think you're pretty new to the competition. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that you are a new competitor here. So brilliant design. Well done. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you've taken it from the awesome Will. I'm sure he's screaming right now. I'm surprised he's not online screaming. Usually he is in watching the stream and screaming, but I don't see him here today, which is interesting. So here we go again, and he's gonna do the same thing. It looks like it. Should I speed it up? I should. Just a little bit. No, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. It looked like there was going to be trouble there, so... we'll just let it play itself out. I'll have a drink while that's happening. Ah, yes. Ah, good old coffee. I'm drinking it way too late. So, Scarab, yeah, you found a way to beat the troll ships. And that is, you know, we've seen ships like this before, though. And it's just the combination in which you built this ship or put the parts together in whatever way has made it so that the AI treats the enemy in a certain way and maneuvers in a certain way and does not approach and stay there and smash up against the ship. So, well done. And, you know, part of that is because you put engines facing front. I know they're at an angle, but they're still facing front, which allows you to turn really well, and it makes it so that you can actually stop on a dime, too, as well. So I think that does make a difference when you're fighting a troll ship. If you put engines facing forward, the AI will assume that you want those engines used, I think, and will automatically use those engines, and you'll win fights that way, I think. So it pays to put engines facing all directions, but I can't say that for all ships. Not all ships with engines facing forward will fight well against troll ships. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. All right, so we've got Gilgamesh in his runner versus Little Octopus, who did really well last time. Let's see what happens here. So here we are running. Yep, there he goes, running. He's all engines and drones. Or missiles. Look at all those missiles. And I think last time I said that he might be part of the Crystal faction. I think that's true. I think he is actually part of the Crystal faction. Yeah, look at him go. Wow, yeah, he's just gonna tear him apart. Bummer. Octopus was a really cool ship. I really enjoyed him. But he's lost most of his engines now. It looks like the drones are going to win the day. Or the drones. I keep calling them drones. Sorry, I'm tired. I've been doing reassembly and watching or checking emails and building these tournaments for like, what, 8-9 hours now? Yeah, I'm starting to get tired. I apologize. That's why we're just going to do the gunships today. And I want to have the same kind of enthusiasm through the entire competition because I think that's really important. It makes it more engaging for me too as well. But hey, look, Octopus has rebuilt almost all of his ship. How is that possible? How are you missing with every single one of these missiles? That's crazy. That's craziness. It doesn't matter anyway. I think Gilgamesh is going to win it by strictly points. There it goes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There. Well done, Gilgamesh. You've got a good little runner ship. Excellent. Sorry, Octopus. Round 1. So we still got another round here. Yeah, everything's starting to look a little dizzy to me, actually. It's pretty funny. And my legs are numb. I've been sitting at the computer for a long time. I think it's going to be the same thing. I want to speed it up. I want to speed it up just a little bit. I know I shouldn't. Just a little bit won't hurt. There we go. Because I think the writing's on the wall. If it gets too close here, I will slow it down again, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think it's all over. Yes. Yeah, the only way that Octopus would be able to win this is to get sort of that lucky little flyby enough to knock out Gilgamesh's engines, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. I know I shouldn't be speeding it up, but... oh, wow. Yeah, just like that. Well done, Gilgamesh. You move on to the next round. And now we're on to Amazing's ship. Of course, Amazing is amazing. And Shaky Box. Is this the first time we've seen Shaky Box? Shaky Box is also amazing. He does some awesome ships. And I think he was a winner of our limited Dreadnoughts last time by accident. He built a troll ship that killed everybody, called the Number J. And this is one of his runners. He's been using a variation of this for a long time. And Amazing can't keep up. Oh, wow. Okay, I am going to speed this sucker up because it looks like it's just a race, but Amazing is catching up. So, wow, I did slow it down there just for the record. Amazing nailed him at the last second there. Wow. Wow, see, all it takes is a couple good shots from Amazing, and he knocked out a whole bunch of stuff. But holy crap, Shaky Box got away. Wow. Wow. Shaky Box got away. I can't believe he got away. That's crazy. That's the thing with Amazing. Look at all those. You can see he's got burst lasers, and you can see they're fully charged, all fully charged. So all it's going to take is a millisecond of being in range, and Shaky Box is going to go down. Shaky Box is probably like, no, run! Those drones, the problem is those drones, those B drones, which are really good, yeah, they're not fast enough because they're both runners. They're both fast enough to be runners. Awesome ship, Amazing. And sorry, Shaky Box, but you did die from Amazing. I mean, you know, you gotta admit that's not that terrible. All right, so we got Kelly Noodle in Plasma Beetle, and he is fighting Sunnied Set. So I think this is the first time we've seen Kelly Noodle ship, I think. And Sunnied Set, of course, in his Awkward Shrimp, and he's got his Schmutz launchers going, and it looks like Kelly Noodle's got some Schmutz launchers going. Very similar ships in a lot of ways, different colors, differently organized, but very similar ships. Interesting. I like that green. It almost looks, I think I said this last time, I think that green from the engines looks toxic almost. I love it. And the red from the Awkward Shrimp almost looks hot. Hot, like it's on fire. It's amazing. I love the graphics of this game. I think it looks so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, people asking me questions on the stream, and I can't answer them right now. You can't actually hear me while we're doing these tournaments. I do turn off the mic for that because I honestly would chat with the people chatting the whole time. Oh, looks like Kelly Noodle's gonna take it. Wow. Well done. Wow. Okay, there we go. Can he do it again? So, even though Sunnied Set has the two shields, he just doesn't have as much firepower. If I could see closer on, like, get a close-up of Sunnied Set's ship, I bet you he just doesn't have quite as much firepower. Sometimes it is just about firepower. Sometimes it is just about maneuverability, and that's the other thing. I think Kelly Noodle has a little bit more maneuverability. Looks like maybe, but he has more armor too as well. So I don't know. And it looks like he's got more than one Schmutz launcher. No, he's just got one Schmutz launcher, and I don't know. I can't tell because those, I don't know. He's got one big Schmutz launcher. He's got a big Schmutz launcher and 5 small Schmutz launchers. So he's all area effect, and that's why he's able to apply more damage than Awkward Shrimp. And Awkward Shrimp seems to be struggling. Like, he just can't get. He's not taking the shots, and it doesn't look like he's got drones or anything else. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much all over. Oh wait, it's just about points right now because yeah. Looks like Kelly Noodle, he's just winning by points. That's it. I thought maybe, oh! Head-on shot on Kelly Noodle. A brutal shot. He's up to, Awkward Shrimp did 1,500, is up to 1,500 points. He could actually take this away from Kelly Noodle in an instant. Look at this. Look at that turnaround. That is incredible. Wow. Unbelievable steal from Awkward Shrimp. I am very impressed. That was very cool. Oh, did a direct hit on Kelly Noodle right away. So Kelly Noodle doesn't have that armor. He's been relying on his heavy hitting weapons and a little bit more maneuverability to get away with doing all that damage, but an Awkward Shrimp was just biding his time. That was amazing. That was an amazing steal. I don't know who's gonna win this. I honestly thought that Kelly Noodle was gonna take it. I thought he just has more firepower, but wow, incredible steal. It just goes to show you never know sometimes. You just never know. So yeah, Kelly Noodle's doing a ton of damage, but very little of it is actually penetrating that shield, because the shields actually are wide enough that the explosion or the area effect can't actually penetrate the armor. But he is still applying a lot of damage. All he's going to do is take out those shields, and I think Kelly Noodle will take it, but I'm not going to predict the winner. I can't, because all it'll take is 2 seconds. A direct shot from that big Schmutz launcher on Awkward Shrimp to win it. It could happen at any time. Oh, there it goes. Oh, both those shields are down. That's not good news for Awkward Shrimp. Oh no, he's gonna start dissolving. Yes, oh, the shields went back up briefly. No, not long enough. Yeah, he's turning into a spinner. don't think that's going to do him much good. He's getting hit, just pelted by all those missiles too as well. He won it! Unbelievable! Sunny Set won it. I did not expect that. Wow. Wow. Good fight. We are now fighting for the final 8. We're coming to a close. This has been an awesome competition. And here we've got Audie Cookme fighting Dustbin in his troll ship, the Dead Box. And Audie, are you going to maintain that range? Looks like you are maintaining the range mostly. You did get in close there and take a couple shots. It looks like you're trying to go for the kill, and that maybe not your best tactic. Your best tactic would be to keep it range, and you're like, I can't control my ships, Rob. Why are you telling me what to do? I know, but sometimes I like to think that you individually are actually flying that ship. I know that's completely ridiculous, but I like to think that there's a little tiny Audie Cookme in a cockpit there going, hee hee, I have you now! But then you'd sound like me, so that doesn't make any sense. Either way, once you've made it to this point in the competition, you can't say that you've lost, because if you're able to win 2 fights, really in any of these tournaments, that's really remarkable. To win 2 fights, that means you beat the meta twice. It's pretty incredible. But I think Audie Cookme's going to take it. He's getting a little close and taking a lot of damage. He's got to do some dodging here, or he's going to be in trouble. A little bit of dodging, a little bit of repairing. He's getting a little over. He's getting what's the word? Over ambitious. Like he really wants to get in and kill you, but I just don't think that's possible. I think he's got to play it cool and kind of stay back. Interesting. Yeah, he got it. Okay, he got it. Wow. At the last second. Wow. Can he do it again? He's already lost some engines. I don't know. I'm rooting for both of you guys. I've known Audie Cookme for a long time. He's been in these competitions for a long time. He's been part of the channel for a long time. So I have a special place in my heart for Audie Cookme, and I don't think he's ever won a competition. He's always done very well. But I don't think he's ever won a competition. So I am kind of secretly rooting for him. At the same time, Dustbin, who's new to the competition, I'm always kind of rooting for the quirky stuff like the troll ships to do very well too, because it keeps the meta kind of alive and people fighting for just, to destroy certain types of ships, and it just keeps things rotating up really nicely. And of course I always want new competitors to do well, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Audie Cookme could lose in a second here, because those missiles, they will tear him apart. Look at him grabbing parts from the center of the screen. It's like, ooh, I want that part that I've dropped. Oh, I dropped that too. Dodge! Make sure you dodge! Oh, yes! I think this might be it for you, Dustbin. I'm sorry, you did very well though. Like I said, anytime you can win any more than, if you can win 2 fights in any of these competitions, you've done very well. And where you get placed, in the rankings here, sometimes if you were fighting a completely different set of people, you probably would have done better. But you did very well. You don't, pat yourself on the back, and you were fighting against a veteran too as well. So well done. Audie Cookme, you're on to the next round. Space Brick, he's still here? Great. Wow. Claret, excellent. Oh, he fell for your trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. Yes, I know. I do a terrible Admiral Akbar, but I try. It's a trap. Ah, no, don't fly into the center. That's exactly what he wants you to do. Apoplectic Anomaly seems to be anomalously floating and spinning. He's like, I'm lost. I don't know what to do. And he's getting eaten by drones now. That's never a good sign. Oh, he just got cut in half. All he's got is 1 rear engine. That's it. And he's getting really close. And he's getting chewed by drones. The drones are actually finishing you off. I think you're pretty much done. Well done, Space Brick. Well done. I like unique troll ships, and it's a unique troll ship. It's different from what we've seen. So, although you just can't seem to get that kill. Interesting. There we go. Interesting. Well done. Don't fly into the trap. No, don't do it. Oh, jeez. Again, I still picture this little tiny Apoapsis gaming character inside the cockpit going, fly right into the center. We'll get him. Go to the core. But that's not the best choice. Yeah, sometimes you kind of play it cool and dodge and parry and duck. Good job, Space Break. I knew that was going to happen. M1T1 Agile Fighter versus F1D Illuminator. I know who that builder is. I just can't put my finger on it right now. I don't know who's gonna win this fight. I don't know. Those burst lasers are pretty good. Shields are already down, and he's got a lot of firepower on that ship, though. I don't know. He's dug through part of your plate there, F1D. If you can take out those engines. It looks like underneath that shell is a perfect little runner ship. You know, if you took out that... oh, wow. Well done. Burst lasers. Burst lasers. That's all I have to say. Burst lasers. Yeah, if you took that shell off of F1D Illuminator, he looks like he would be an anti-runner ship. Like, he'd be able to keep up with all the runners and just blast the crap out of them. But it's got that layer of armor, and trust me, the layer of armor is serving you well, buddy. It's probably saved your life multiple times here. Because... yeah, look at that. Wow, just tear apart the inside of a ship. These burst lasers, man, they're brutal. They're brutal. They will take out your cockpit without moving, displacing anything else in your ship. They just fire from the they destroy the inside of your ship first. They're like little X-rays. You know how like, oh, beautiful. Beautiful shot. Excellent. Excellent. And you did really well, H1. You did really, really well. And sorry, M1T1. You did very well. All right, so we've got Dan Pixton Photon against the runner Iron Tech in the strafe test. And you may not be fast enough to get away. That hurt. You got lasers. Lasers up your bum. You got to be faster than that if you're going to be a runner in this competition. People are wising up and putting way more engines on their ship. Because they don't like being beaten by little tiny ships. And what happens is these runners that used to win back in the day, they're just not winning the same way they used to. I mean, you've done very well. I mean, you won one fight for sure, Iron Tech, we know that. But yeah, those burst lasers, man. All he's got to do is get one or two good shots. That's the thing. If you have a runner ship, you generally don't have a lot of armor. And, you know, even if you have armor, those burst lasers can tear you apart. But see, they're charged. See, he's coming up. They are charged. They do tons of damage. Tears you apart. It's all over. Beautiful, Dan Pix. Well done. And we're the final... oh, no, we're fighting for the final 8. I guess that was for the final 16. Now we're fighting for the final 8. Whew! Kozilek's Predator. Which, by the way, in case you didn't know and haven't heard any of my other tournaments, the Shoveler here, his ship names often resemble Magic the Gathering cards. So if you recognize the name Kozilek's Predator, it actually comes from a Magic the Gathering card. So hopefully there's no copyright laws we're infringing here by using the name. I don't think so. Don't worry about it. But yeah, Kozilek, this ship and variations of Kozilek's Predator has been around for a very long time. Shoveler has been building ships similar to this for a long time, and they've been improving as time goes on. They've become less solid and more kind of with that jaggedy armor on the side. They definitely look cooler. And they're definitely more effective. So Crushing Tide by Naruf. Naruf's been around for a while now too, and it looks like he's using the whole engines and big guns. Just a lot of engines and a couple big guns, kind of like Audi Cookme's been doing, just a little bit different. I think he's just using plasmas on there, or rails. Might be rails. Yeah, he's got the long range rails on there, which is brilliant. Yeah, look at that. And the nice thing about having a small ship like that is it repairs pretty quickly. Except when you lose an engine like that, oh, that's gotta hurt. Kozilek, the points are very similar. The problem is you start to lose engines, Kozilek's gonna get in there and just eat you. Nom 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 nom. Come to me. Yeah, it's all over. Yeah, the key to your strategy, Naruf, was keeping your distance. And yeah, without the engines, you can't do that. Okay, Lightning Bug, who's done very well. He's kind of got a little bit of a running ship, but he's also got the main beam laser too. The beam, proton beam. Yeah, proton beam. That's it. He's got the proton beam. Sorry about the beginning of the video, guys, when I forgot the names of all the weapons. It happens. You know, it happens. I cover a lot of things and I do a lot of things in my life. And I also, my job, the thing I do for a living, it's memory. So I rotate through things in my memory. So anyway, we're back to Reassembly. Now I know the names of everything again. And you're fighting Iblog Touch, who's done very well up to this point. And I think he's probably got you here. I think that burst laser is now... yeah, that's it. But Iblob, that is a really nice ship. It doesn't look like a winning design, but it is, and it's not symmetrical. Noticing a trend, actually we've noticed a trend in the last couple of tournaments. A lot of non-symmetrical ships, and a lot of times these non-symmetrical ships are winning the battle. And it actually might be symmetrical by weight, because that generator on the left side of iBlob's ship might be the same weight as that shield generator. So, like the power generator and shield generator may be the same weight, so symmetrically or balance-wise it may be the perfect, but yeah. Oh, Lightning Bug takes it! He gets him with the Proton Beam. Wow, good fight. Good fight. I don't know who's gonna win this. So here's, oh! Did you see that? He got stuck! Oh no! iBlob is actually watching. I saw him go, oh no, yeah, he got stuck. He got stuck! It's a beautiful ship, iBlob. I'm so sorry. It's a beautiful ship. You've got an awesome ship. I think I've said that like 12 times, but luck was not in your favor. Oh no! I know he's angry. Oh, you got stuck. You guys rammed each other and you got stuck. I love it. It's a beautiful ship though. So now we've got the runner in Gilgamesh, Dragcon the runner in Gilgamesh, and or Gilgamesh the runner by Dragcon, however you want to say it. And you've got Scarab by Rhinthalion. Sorry, I always forget how to pronounce it. So both interesting ships in their own right, and both have done very well in the competition. Everybody here, now that we're seeing it, is worthy of being here for their particular designs. So Rhinthalion is dodging like a pro, and Gilgamesh is staying at a range like a pro. It's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. The drones are on Gilgamesh, and if they can actually penetrate long enough, Gilgamesh will have some trouble because he'll lose some engines and then it'll be all over. But Rhinthalion is actually still getting hit by those missiles. And if he loses some engines, he's in big trouble. It comes down to engine power. Sometimes this game all comes down to engine power. And you need to start, firepower is important, but if you don't have the engines to continue doing what you're doing. Actually, Rhinthalion does have the shield, which may give him the ultimate advantage here. But I don't know. The drones, there, got it. Wow. Drones, yeah, just did just slightly more damage. That's it. I think he won by like 15 points of damage. Yeah, man. See if he can do it again. I don't know. Rhinthalion is dodging like a pro again, and Gilgamesh is firing out his butt again. Doing those things that they do so well. iBlob, I'm watching iBlob's chat on the top right. He's so upset, and I don't blame him because his ship is really good. He got you, Lightning, what's his name? Lightning Bug or something? It was a really lucky shot, and you gotta admit that Lightning's got a pretty good ship. He did beat you fair and square the second round, but the third round, you got stuck. You got stuck. It happens. Anyway. So yeah, we've got, looks like Gilgamesh is going to take the second round, just by points. Yeah. Wow. I didn't expect that. I thought Rhinthalion, just because he was dodging so well, was going to do it, but, maybe Rhinthalion, he took his hands off the wheel to eat a sandwich. That's what I envisioned. A little tiny Rhinthalion guy in the cockpit, he's like, oh, this is going well, put this on autopilot, pulls out his lunch kit, his little Star Wars or his Looney Tunes lunch kit, pulls out a sandwich, and then, he goes, oh crap, and as he sees the missiles coming straight for him, and the autopilot's like, snoring. So anyway, Gilgamesh wins round 2. Now, put your sandwiches away, and focus on the game, Rhinthalion. He's already hit you once. How's that possible? Oh, all right. So all you got to do is get in there, keep launching your drones. So Rhinthalion's tactic, the only tactic that he has in this particular fight would be to dodge absolutely everything Gilgamesh fires at him and just keep launching drones. That's all he's got to do. As a matter of fact, if I was flying Rhinthalion's ship, and I'm not, and I'm sure if Rhinthalion was flying a ship, he would do the same, and he's not because this is AI controlled. All you would do is go in circles and dodge those missiles. That's it. Just go in circles around Gilgamesh. Never get too close, and just go in circles around him and dodge those missiles and keep launching drones, because the drones will eventually get him. As long as you're going around in circles and he's covering the same ground over and over and over, the drones will eventually get him. And that's what happened in the first round, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen this time. It looks like Gilgamesh is going to take it again. We're down to 30 seconds. Need to take a drink. Here, hang on. I'm losing my voice already. Tournament day. The first day of tournament day is always a long day, but it's fun. It's fun. I may sound like I'm complaining a little bit when I'm doing the emails and stuff, but it's fun. All of it's fun for me. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun. I love to see what people put together, and even though it's a long day, it's still a fun day. Gilgamesh takes it. Well, you know what, Ryan the Line, you did very well. I think you won at least 2 fights. So yeah, nothing to be sneezed at. All right, and we've got Amazing against Sunny Set. Oh, Amazing's got quite a bit of firepower here, and he's quite maneuverable. Uh-oh. He's dodging those shots. It looks like he's dodging most of Awkward Shrimp's. Oh, Awkward Shrimp, as soon as that shield goes down, you're in trouble. Uh-oh, we know what that means. Amazing. Oh, yes, he's taking you apart piece by piece. He's disassembling you. Remember in Tron, when there was the first Tron movie? I know that's ages ago. Most of you guys probably haven't even seen it. But in the first Tron movie, he got stuck! Amazing got stuck! Same thing happened not that long ago to poor Iblob. Looks like Amazing lost some guns. Wow, I thought maybe it might have changed the course of battle, but maybe not. So remember in the very first Tron movie, if you've seen the very first Tron movie, where the laser took the guy apart piece by piece and brought him into the computer? That's what it reminds me of, these little pulse lasers when they're when they start to take apart the ships. It's like piece by piece, like a zap, 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 zap. There goes the fingers, there goes, yeah. Awesome job, Amazing. And well done, Sunny Say. You did quite well. Right? You did quite well. So here we go. We've got Audie Cook Me. We're now fighting for the Final Four. This is where it really counts, folks, in terms of winning a prize in this competition. You have to be part of the Final Four or win the Sui Generis prize, which is the Looking Good prize, or the Aesthetics prize, which is selected by the committee of the faithful watchers of Deluks Gaming. And in the comments below, you will leave a comment on which competitor you would like to win the battle, or not to win the battle, on which competitor you think has the sexiest looking ship. You don't have to say sexy. You could say just attractive. You could say it's awesome. You could just say, I really like such and such a ship for whatever reason. And you can be part of the, wow. I can't believe Troll Ship is doing so well again. It's crazy. Yeah, the only troll ship in the Final Four now. Well done, Space Brick. You beat Audie Cook Me. He's gonna be quite upset. So Final Four, we have a troll ship in the Final Four again. But there was a lot of troll ships in this competition already that have been knocked out. So you can't say that it is OP. It's a gimmick, and it all depends on who you fight. So here we go. We've got Dan Pix. He's done very well with his pulse guns, and we've got F1D Illuminator with his pulse guns. It's anybody's fight, but it looks like Dan Pix has lost almost all of his guts. You know what? Maybe having that armor just out a little bit from the rest of your other stuff really does help. I wonder if maybe F1D has found the answer to being able to defend yourself from these pulse lasers. Yeah, it looks like the pulse lasers are actually getting stopped by their armor because it's actually out from everything else. Brilliant! I'm sorry I'm giving away all your answers, F1D, but that little tactic is actually winning these. Oh, you might be in trouble though. You did lose some of that armor. But you'll notice that he's been able to deflect almost all of those burst lasers as they come in from his armor. But, well, except his armor's going down now. I think it might actually... He steals it! Well done! Oh, Dan Pix, sorry. Oh, dude. Oh, that was intense. Wow, well done. And Shoveler. It's been a long time since we've seen Shoveler in the Final Four, but Lightning Bug, who stole it from Iblob, could steal it from you too. That big proton beam at the front of his ship has been deadly to his opponents. Although he's lost it already, Shoveler's in there, and he does a lot of damage at point blank. You do not want to get point blank with the Shoveler. He will just kind of chew on you like crazy. But it looks like he maybe lost his main... No, he's still got his main gun too as well. Yeah, I think it's all over. Yeah, Shoveler does a lot of damage at point blank. Look, it's almost like his ship is designed so that you get stuck on him, and he just rips you apart at that point. Well done, Shoveler. Well done. It's been a long time since we've seen you in the Final Four, and part of that was my fault because I forgot to enter in some of his ships last time. I apologize, but you're back. You guys sure let me know when I miss your ships, though. You sure do let me know. I get a whole bunch of emails saying, yeah, why'd you miss my ships? How can you... Well, not you specifically, Mr. Shoveler, but some other people, you know who you are, sure do make me know, or let me know that you didn't get entered. But anyway, Lightning Bug, you've done very well here, but I think this might be the end of the road for you. That main gun has been absolutely spectacular for you, but I think without it, you might be in some serious trouble. Also, those mines, too. The mines! I keep forgetting about the mines. Yeah, the mines, actually, I think have won you a couple battles. Don't underestimate mines. I think mines actually are worthy of putting on maybe a mine layer on almost every ship. Is that maybe too much to say? But it's kind of that random shot. You know, because every once in a while, a mine will strike and hit and win a battle for you. And remember, you only have to win, what, 6, 7 battles? Well, 8 battles to win an entire competition? That's it. So if a mine wins you 2 of those battles, I don't know, what is the cost of a mine layer? I wonder if it's maybe a little too expensive. I don't know. But anyway, well done, Shoveler. You took it. Well done. You are in the Final Four, which means you have won a prize. Well done. We're down to Gilgamesh and Amazing. Oh, this could be interesting. Gilgamesh is a runner, and Amazing is, I guess Amazing is kind of an anti-runner. Amazing had... Oh, I didn't actually take damage. I thought he actually took damage there. Oh, boy. I think Amazing's got your number. What kind of weapons is Amazing using? Yeah, he's using... burst lasers, I guess, but I think Amazing just lost his battle. Did I just see that right? Did Gilgamesh just tear off the front of your ship? I know Amazing's watching too. Amazing's like, I want a prize, I want a prize, I want a prize. I think, oh, Gilgamesh steals it. So, Amazing, unbelievable, unbelievable. I'm holding my breath because I can't believe that. Come on, Amazing. I mean, come on, Gilgamesh. Actually, Amazing should win round 2 no matter what because he's taking damage, man. This is the first time we've seen Amazing really take damage. Oh, there we go. Cut him in half. Right, round 2. Okay, so now this is head-to-head. Here we go. For the prize. Who's going to win it? Amazing used the wrong kind of engines on his ship last time, so he got disqualified last time and didn't win a prize, unfortunately. But he could actually win a prize this time. All it's going to take is one good shot. Unbelievable! One good shot out, because that's all it took last time, and Amazing lost half of the front of an end of his ship. Come on! Oh! Like, at the beginning of the fight, honestly, I thought Amazing's just going to take it, but Gilgamesh has enough missiles in there that if Amazing makes any mistakes whatsoever, it's all over. It just goes to show you that no matter how long you've been around making ships, that all it takes is one little mistake for the AI and you could lose. I have no idea who's going to win this. I think it's going to be Amazing. Oh, the beams, there they go. They cut him in half. I think it's all over. It's all over. Well done, Amazing. Well done. You have legitimately won this time. I think you have a completely legal ship. And I think you're pretty good to go. You've won yourself a prize. Excellent, 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 excellent fight. No! Oh, he's going to lose to the... Oh, the troll ship is going to steal it. I don't know if Amazing can fight this troll ship. I think Amazing will get eaten up by this troll ship. I think the troll ship's gonna whiz it, gonna win the whole thing. It doesn't matter. Anybody who's in the Final Four has won a prize already, so don't feel bad if you don't win this. But I think maybe F1 will win it. If F1 wins it, who will win it between Amazing and F1? I don't know. But it looks like F1 is actually doing all the right things when it comes to fighting a troll ship. He kind of got away from the front end there, and he's not getting stuck. He's maybe not... He should be fighting off those drones. Why is he not fighting off those drones? The drones just ripped him apart. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Honestly, F1, no, 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 no! I'm sorry if I'm getting too loud for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Oh, no, there it goes. Oh, dude. 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 16 seconds. You just have to hold out for 16 more seconds and you will defeat him for the first round. Just beat him on the first round. Come on, man. No, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, dude. Oh. Could have had him. It was so close. You just had to stay away. No, no, no. I wonder if maybe putting those drone launchers, maybe put one in the front of the ship and one on the side of the ship, or one in the front, one in the back or something. I don't know. For the drone ship. I'm trying to help the drone ship guy. Why am I doing that? I think the troll ship. I think the troll ship is going to win this. What? Dude, F1, why are you sitting there? Don't sit there. No. Oh, jeez. He was eating a sandwich. He's like, I have a sandwich. Good job. All right, we've got Amazing versus... Ooh, Kozilek's Predator versus Amazing. Kozilek's already lost his shields. That's not good. Oh, no. This could be the end of Kozilek. Oh, it could be the end of Kozilek. Shoveler, come on. I'm actually rooting for the Shoveler. I would love to see Shoveler win this. You've both won a prize. Hands down, you've both done very, very well in the competition. But I would like to see Shoveler win, just because, I don't know, just because I never see Shoveler win. Or no, we haven't seen, actually that's not true. I think Shoveler did win some earlier stuff when we were doing our tournaments a long time ago. Or came close anyway. He's always done very well in the competitions, but I don't know if he's ever actually won one. Just so to clarify with you guys, I do not vary the prizes between the absolute winner and the top 4. It is completely random, the prizes that I give out too as well. I get a batch codes from a number of different sources, and then I hand them out, and a lot of times I don't even know what code is what for which game. So if you've won, you've won. Well done, Amazing. First round. Round 2. Come on, Shoveler, win this one. Come on, win this one. Come on, tear him apart. Amazing. All you need is Amazing to make one little mistake and get stuck on your little armor in the front there, which I think you put there on purpose for people to get stuck on. Because once they get close to you, oh, there's his shields. Shields back up. They go down pretty quick though. Burst laser like that, bang, gone. Yeah, they go down very fast. I think Amazing's just way too fast. It's just way too fast. Yeah, how do you keep up with that? Ah, there we go. Oh, man. To be honest with you though, losing, and I've said this before, losing to Amazing and his ships is always an honor, because he is the ultimate champion of the official Anisopter Games tournaments from way back when. Mind you, they did allow, I was part of them, I was part of commentating that. They did allow at the time, they were allowing spinning ships and stuff, but it doesn't matter. Amazing still always built really absolutely incredible ships. So losing to Amazing is kind of an honor, like, you know, kind of like, okay, not a creepy honor, like where you tell a celebrity to spit on you or something, but you know, like, it's like, Amazing, you're like my hero, slap me in the face, you know, that's kind of like what I'm thinking, you know, like, you're so awesome and you're kind of a little celebrity, I want you to destroy my ship. It would be an honor to have you destroy my ship. So, I don't know. Don't feel bad, Shoveler, you still won a prize. You get no better prize than Amazing. It may be a different code, but it's completely random. And yeah, well done, both of you. Here we go. I think the troll ship's gonna win this. How embarrassing. He dodged almost all those shots. Amazing. That's incredible. I don't know how you're gonna get out of this mess, though. I really don't. You've got to fight those drones. The drones are a problem. Now ships don't pay enough attention to drones. You notice that? Remember when the B drones were too much of a problem? Amazing found a sweet spot. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you... Did he... Amazing, did you sell your soul to the devil? You and Camel 5, you sold your soul to the devil. How is this possible? The AI never does what it's supposed to do. This is perfect. You found a spot where you can sit and just pelt the enemy and not move. Unbelievable. I think... Unbelievable! Of course, the AI could totally screw it up next time. You gotta fight those drones, man. Look at how quickly your engines went down. All it's gonna take is like a second. Unbelievable. Amazing! Get the drone! Get the drone! Don't let the drone eat you! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, you've got 10 seconds. Hold out for 10 seconds. Don't go. Don't walk away from the light. Walk away from the light! No! Amazing! Oh, thank God. I think he did it. Sorry, I'm rooting for Amazing on this round. Now I root for the troll ship. Come on, troll ship. Suck him in. Get him. Destroy him. Amazing. Can he do it? Amazing's gonna do this thing again where he just sits in the sweet spot. Look at this. How do you teach the AI to do this? What kind of voodoo do you have, Amazing? Except the drone's gonna eat you. Drone's eating you. Ha ha! See, as soon as you lose a couple engines, you kind of, the AI, like your little AI computer goes on the fritz. It's like, zzz, 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 does not compute, does not compute. And then you start flying erratically, which makes you vulnerable, which means you could lose this battle. Oh, you did it again. Look at you. Son of a, you're just going to sit there. Oh, the drone, he's eating you. And you're not paying attention. 2 drones eating you, not paying attention. Amazing. Haha! Get him, boys! He won. Unbelievable. It's anybody's game. The final battle. Here we go. Oh, this is super exciting. Now I don't know who I'm rooting for. I would love to see Amazing win over a troll ship, but at the same time, a troll ship could beat Amazing. I don't know. I'm in the middle. It's honest. This gunship battle has been actually quite good. I apologize for me forgetting everything at the beginning of the tournament. I was just having a moment. Like I said, I've been doing this all day. This has been a great tournament. Amazing's doing tons of damage, but it only takes a second. And those drones, man, sometimes you just completely ignore them. It's funny. Remember when the AI would only focus on the drones and not the enemy ships, and now it forgets about the drones sometimes. Oh, you found the sweet spot. There it goes. Amazing may take the kill just by finding the sweet spot again here. As long as he pays attention to the drones. If he doesn't pay attention to the drones, we know what happens. And actually, I take it back. Your Space Brick, your drones are actually perfectly placed. I mean, the drones are going exactly where they need to go. Notice they're not getting stuck on the ship like we saw the Awesome Will's drones getting stuck, so it's actually perfect. Amazing. Yeah, I think you've got it. You've got 20 seconds. You just got to hold out for 20 seconds, and you've got it. And Space Brick, it's brilliant. Of course, it's a brilliant drone. It's a brilliant troll design. You I think you lucked out with the opponents you faced at the beginning, but it's still a good troll design. I mean, you've got the arms on it too as well. 2 seconds left. 1, and that's it. Amazing wins it by points. Well done, Amazing. I am very, very impressed. That was awesome. Sometimes I forget how fun these tournaments are and how completely freaking random it is. You never know, and it was really interesting. Not to say that I don't want Camel 5 to be part of these competitions, but it is interesting not to have him as part of it this time, just to see what happens. Anyway, Amazing, you made it to the top. Well done, everybody. I'm totally impressed. And hey, guys, do not forget to pick who you'd like to see win the Sui Generous prize or the prize for having a cool or aesthetically pleasing ship. Just let me know in the comments below. Just pick your one, first, second, and third, or just pick one, whatever you think was really cool, because there was some really cool designs. Let's go over the ones that I think are noteworthy. Just so you don't forget, because it's really easy to forget after a big tournament like this. Definitely Purple Electric Tiger's ship was awesome. And we have, hold on. If I forget one, I apologize. I don't mean to leave anybody out. The octopus was kind of cool. This one, the mutated cheese hog, that was neat. Let's see, what else here? The spinner, no spin. I think it's a pretty design, but more importantly, he took an idea from the last tournament and he made it amazing and work. It was very, very cool. It is not a spinner ship, but it acted like a spinner ship once a part got shot off or two. So really awesome. Anyway, guys, leave your votes in the comments below. This is super fun. I am not going to be doing the next stream right now for the battle cruisers. I'm going to do that tomorrow. It's just been a long day. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.